welcome back to another episode of the Awkward Dungeon Master. Joe is joining me again.
Hi.
Because we have nothing better to do. This week, we are looking at dice from NanoLabMaker.
Yes.
Who's actually come to be kind of a good friend of mine at this point. Hopefully you don't mind me saying that, Kaylee. I like you. We're good friends. I just decided that for us. But as you can see, I've ordered from her a few times now.
Yeah.
But I actually originally found her when she was selling some of her very first dice on Goblin Dice Word Acquisitions. So shortly after I found Kaylee on Goblin Dice Word Acquisitions, she opened a brand new website.
Yep.
And I put in an order the day that her website launched. Unfortunately, the dice that I really, really wanted sold immediately. I got on there less than an hour after the site opened, and they were already gone.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. She has some really nice dice. I mean, even these ones, you have some really good sets here.
Yes. All of them are pretty.
Oh, yeah.
The first ones I got were these hedgy ones.
Oop, that's the D4.
I know, he hides. But these ones are pretty cool. There's a hedgehog inside of the D20. She's got her awesome logo on all of her new ones, her sharp edge sets, with the Erlenmeyer flask with a 20 inside of it, which I freaking love.
Yeah.
And then the dice that go with that D20 all have a brownish green kind of earthy tone, so it kind of matches the hedgehog, which I think is neat.
Yes.
Yep.
Remember at first, when you first pulled them out, I'm like, oh, your D20 doesn't match, but then I didn't realize it was the hedgehog, who was really cool. I'm sure you'll have some close-up shots of these guys.
Oh, of course. Another thing I really love about Kaylee and her dice is her packaging. It's beautiful. It's so sparkly. And she puts her sticker on the back, but then every single set of dice or die that she makes a little personalized sticker for it with the name of it on there.
Yep.
Except for her mystery D20s. They just have a picture. Which I did pick up 2 mystery D20s. I relinquished my Jaws D20 to you.
Yes, because I really like this one. The coloring is awesome.
I liked it, but I wasn't, emotionally attached to it. And I was like, you can.
All right. One of the things I really like on this one is, and she doesn't do this on most of her dice, but the numbering is all red, except for her logo. The on the 20 is white. And I just like it. It really makes it makes her logo pop more, and when you roll a 20, it's very obvious. So I really, right when I saw this, I'm like, I want that.
You did, too.
Yeah.
And I liked that she did this. She had a selection of mystery D20s for her first shop update. And this one I really like, too. It's like a purple and pink mica powder shimmer with aqua. This one I claim.
Right.
For my very own.
I find with the ones you've been buying and the ones we've been making a little bit here at the house, for some reason I've been drawn to the ones that are completely, translucent. No mica powder, no glitter, no inclusions. Like this one and one that we have downstairs that we made is completely clear and then just the colored numbers. I don't know why. They really jump out to me when it's that no bubbles, no inclusions, and you just get that very, I don't know, it's almost like a prism.
Like a gem of some kind.
So, I don't know, I've just been drawn to those ones recently.
Mm-hmm. I like inclusions, which will become very apparent here in a moment. So one of the things that she also does on every single order, which I really like, is she always writes a personalized note. So that's pretty sweet. And this was from the first order when she opened her shop, and she almost completely sold out that first day. I think she only had 1 or 2 listings left.
Nice.
At the end of the day. But it says, "Thank you so much for all your support. It seriously means so much from one animal lover to another." Because it's a small-ass fucking world, and we found out that her uncle, who basically raised her, was a zookeeper.
Right.
So, we talk animals for a while.
Now, question, because I know she does this, but I don't know why, and you might or you might not.
Mm-hmm.
She always includes a set of mini with a Jolly Rancher that matches.
So she doesn't always do that.
Okay.
Because you'll notice this order did not get a set of mini dice.
Ah.
So you get the mini dice when you spend a certain amount of money. I believe it's the equivalent of 2 sets.
Okay.
When you do that, she includes a gift, which is a set of miniature dice.
Cool.
And you always get her business card and a Jolly Rancher. I ain't mad at that. I like candy.
Yeah, even though you haven't eaten any of them.
Well, those ones are blue raspberry, and I've been saving them for my review. The watermelon one has been tempting.
Yeah, the watermelon's the best Jolly
It
Rancher.
is, and if you touch it, I'll murder you.
And anyone out there who says otherwise, you're wrong. Even though it's just personal opinion, but you're wrong.
Feel free to attack him in the comments for that one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I like orange things too. I don't think they make an orange
They
Jolly.
do, but it's not in the standard 5 mix. I don't know if they still do, but they did at one point. You could get orange in like a tropical mix, which was weird.
I don't want the rest of the tropical mix. I just want a bag of orange.
I'll look on Amazon. You probably can find it.
Cool.
You can find 5-pound bags of just Lucky Charm marshmallows.
That's weird.
I'm not even joking.
I mean, I would eat them.
Yes,
That's
you
weird. Did you imagine Rice Krispie treats but with just marshmallows?
Wow, my teeth hurt.
It would be too much.
Yeah.
But I would do it just to say I did.
I wonder if they would stand up or if they would just melt when they hit the...
They would melt.
Yeah.
Let's be real. But it would still be worth it.
Just eat marshmallows. Sorry, random tangent.
Let it go.
Yep.
Anyway, so in talking with Kaylee led to my second order because I didn't wind up with the set that I was hoping to nab in time. Dude, I was way too slow.
Right.
45 minutes after the site went live was too slow.
Yeah.
But she went ahead and she made me another set. It was so freaking popular on her Facebook page that she, I think, wound up making a few sets.
Right.
And it's this octopus set right here.
Yeah.
So there's an octopus in the D20, and then it's crystal clear, and then the rest of the set has black smoky bits in it. But the set is called You Made Me Ink. It's
Nice.
freaking perfect. It makes my heart so happy. And again, she had to set that up as a custom set,
Right.
or I probably would have missed out on it again. Which I know is true because she had a set and it was gone.
Right.
I think she had a set, if I'm remembering right. The one I couldn't believe was still on there, because I saw this one on her Facebook page, was this flower power set.
Oh, yeah. These ones are really cool.
They're so cool. It's basically a rainbow. Every single die has a different color, dyed, dried flower on the inside, and it's suspended in the middle, or mostly in the middle.
Yeah.
They're all kind of slightly differently placed. So it has this, like, sparkly stuff in there. I'm not sure if it's mica or micro glitter, but it's really pretty because it's still crystal clear, and none of her pictures online showed that glitter off very well.
Yeah. These were... you showed me a picture online, and they showed up. They were even better.
So much prettier than they were in pictures. I busted out my macro lens. I got some really good shots, guys. Stand by.
You're probably looking at them now.
Ta-da! Oh my gosh, my heart. They were so cool. And then, again, with the mini dice and the Jolly Rancher. And I also got a sticker, but it's already on my computer.
Yeah.
Insert picture here of sticker. And then we have another note.
Yep.
Thank you again so much for all your support. You're seriously the bestest. I love you. I love you. Love you too, Kaylee. I hope you love your pretties. So, Dice Goblin friends. Yes. She's pretty awesome. Friends forever. Why does everybody have to live so far away?
Stupid Earth being big.
I don't
know.
Okay. So at this point, I had made myself dice poor.
Yeah. No, you made yourself dice rich. You made your bank account poor.
Oh, like you do.
Yeah.
Enjoy the dogs walking around. They have been up and moving since we started filming.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
One will lay down, so the other one walks.
And then the other one lays down, and then the other one walks.
And goes and gets a drink for 3 minutes.
He was thirsty.
Yeah.
And then, after I decided that I was too dice poor to buy more dice for a little while, tried to put myself on a burn for a little bit. It didn't work. It didn't work at all.
No, it didn't.
No. I've bought a few dice since then. But I have calmed down.
Yeah.
Since we started making our own dice. I've chilled out. But I couldn't say no to these, because our anniversary was coming up, and she did an experiment. Guys, they glow in the dark, and they're UV reactive.
I think I can actually charge one up here.
Charge it up. They glow pretty good. They're obnoxiously pink, though, and she calls them Barbie's math rocks.
I love them. They're super bright, and they're pink, and they stand out. Like they definitely demand it. Oh, crit one. They demand attention. And
that was attention, just not the kind you
no.
want.
And then let's see if that'll do it.
It kind of does.
Yeah, it's bright. We're under the your shooting lights.
We need a UV pen, too. We don't have one.
No, we don't.
Can you take them outside in the sun? For color changing UV stuff?
You should be able to.
Okay, we should play. We should do that.
And they're UV reactive.
Yes.
So it's all the things.
So they go from bright pink to a nice deep purple. It's basically the same purple as the ink that she used on them. Which is I think it was a color changey ink. You can't really tell because the numbers are so little.
Yeah.
Alicia and Joe, you were included
Yes.
this time. Thank you so much. Happy anniversary. Hope you love the pretties.
Mm-hmm. And I do. They're awesome.
I love that she calls them pretties.
I'm out of all the stuff. I mean, I realize this is the most minor issue with everything going on with coronavirus, but I'm missing in-person gaming because I don't get to use all my dice. I am looking forward to using those at a table and having everyone go, "Oh, those are really bright and awesome and obnoxious, and I love them."
Definition of first world problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's the most minor of issues.
It is. But she sent me a watermelon Jolly Rancher, so I'm happy now.
Right. See, that should be mine because it was my anniversary. But yeah.
Blue raspberry for you.
Yeah. Even though I still like the blue raspberry.
You like blue raspberry.
They're
2 blue raspberry for 1 watermelon?
right. And there's also a bag of Jolly Ranchers in there. 'Cause
I know.
I like Jolly
So
Ranchers.
leave my watermelon for my friend alone.
And again, for controversial, I think the blue raspberry are the worst of the 5. They're still good, but they're the bottom of the 5.
Are we really having a Jolly Rancher
Yes.
debate in this video?
Because Jolly Ranchers, it's important. They come with the dice. What do you expect?
Okay, I want to move on to something that's actually important,
Right.
which is that Kaylee got special stickers made for repeat customers. It's a dice goblin.
I know. It's awesome.
Look at him. He's a little happy.
And he's either a very tiny goblin or I want that D20.
Yes. Just yes.
Yeah.
Can't decide where he needs to live.
Yeah.
Kind of want to put him on my laptop. I kind of want to put him on the
You're-
vacuum chamber.
You're running out of room on your
I started
laptop.
overlapping.
Yeah.
I caved because I got that cool Kraken sticker from Kraken, and then I got her sticker, and then I got some other D20 stickers that
Yeah.
are taking over my laptop. Sorry.
No, you're not.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
Nope.
Behold the glory that is my laptop. So, what do you think of Kaylee's stuff?
Oh, I love it. I mean,
She's definitely
Yeah.
improved so
I was about
much
to say, you
since
can-
those first few sets.
you can look at these, which were when she first opened her store. And, I mean, I love the
Oh, I'm
stuff.
not even talking about that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think a lot of those were tests.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the ones from Goblin Dice Horde, like when she first
Oh,
started
yeah,
making
yeah,
dice.
But I was going to say, like, here, you can still, if you know what you're looking for, you can find where the sprue was. It doesn't take away from the dice at all. I love this die. And like I said, right when I got it, my die. But then you go here, it's like, you can tell that having polished probably hundreds of dies between, that this one you can't. Knowing where it is by looking at the same mold, there's nothing there.
I mean, on a lot of these, I can't find where the sprues were. I know where they should have been.
Yeah. This is the only reason I know where it is because I have another die out of that same mold.
Right. And I mean, a lot of handmade dice, you will see very faint marks kind of where the sprues were, because it's pretty difficult to sand them off without taking off the numbers.
Right. You go to get rid of that and you lose your number.
But for me, even on a really nice, expensive set, I don't mind that
No.
so much because they're handmade.
Yeah.
It just shows that somebody put a lot of time and effort into making the dice.
You see the work that went into it
Yes.
by that. And you know it was not nothing against Chessex. They have gorgeous dice.
Right.
But this isn't one of, 5,000 of that same exact color that was made.
That is a one-of-a-kind D20.
I have the only one. That's this die.
Mm-hmm. And I think she made probably a couple of that specific die, but they're not going to be exactly the same.
It's just
they
like...
never will be.
Even, I don't think any of hers have, because I'm pretty sure she does pressure pots.
She does.
But you've gotten some dice that have the tiniest little bubbles in it.
Yeah, occasionally.
And I love that, because you can see the handwork that goes into it.
And we've had some that we've made now that have little micro bubbles in them. And like the one with the viper fangs that I made, I actually really love that one has bubbles in it.
Yeah.
It almost looks like the venom dripping out of the fangs to me.
Because we don't have a pressure pot yet. Someday.
Someday, guys. It's expensive.
Yeah. A lot of upfront.
Yes. But so worth it.
Mm.
Like, look at all the shinies.
It is weird. It's like you're striving to get that die to look like it's mass produced, but then at the same time you love all the little imperfections because it's not mass produced.
It's true. It's like my favorite thing about all of these sets is the Flower Power set. There's one pink flower in the purple 20. it just like snuck in there.
Yeah,
and I love it.
It's that little accent.
I love him. I just want to give him a name.
And I love that because, I mean, the little family history is my aunt who passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But she did beading, a lot of the Native American style beadwork.
Right.
And she had a superstition that if everything was perfect, that every bead was in the exact right spot, it was going to break. It was going to fall apart. It was not going to last.
It was unlucky.
Yeah, it was unlucky to have it perfect. So she would put in an imperfection intentionally just so it would last forever. And I love that. And that's what this is. It's that one little imperfection.
Right.
It's that accent piece, and it's going to last forever.
Mm-hmm. I love that D20.
Oh, yeah.
Why did no one buy that Flower Power set? It's awesome.
Yeah. Well, someone did. You.
Yeah. Because shiny.
Yeah.
Okay, any final thoughts on NanoLabMaker and all of her beautiful dice?
My only thought is, even if it's not NanoLab, go online, support the little independent dice makers, because they all need it right now.
They do. You should definitely check out NanoLab.
Yes.
I think she's insane starting up a business in the middle of a pandemic.
Yeah.
Like, she's done really well. We have an amazing supportive community online with the Dice Goblins. But holy crap, that's brave.
Yeah.
Starting a company in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
When the economy's struggling.
Let's say the economy's struggling. Almost every American out there is wondering what's going to happen next week. Am I going to have a job? Am I going to have a paycheck? Am I going to be stable? So understandable if you can, but if you can, even if it's just a single D20, try to support.
Absolutely do. Like, I think those were $15, those mystery D20s.
Mm-hmm.
They're well worth it. A lot of time and work goes into those.
Yeah.
Gosh, I want to say...
I mean,
I spend 3 to 4 hours polishing a 7-piece set.
And that's already down when I bought you the spinning wheel. It used to take you like 6 hours for one set.
It would take me a few nights of sitting down, listening to Critical Role to catch up.
Yeah.
Because we're way behind still. Just to polish dice.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of work.
That's my only is just support if you can. If you can't, that's understandable. Don't be pressured. And if it's a choice between a die and food, obviously buy food. But if you can, buy a set.
I mean, even if you have to get a gift for the dice goblin in your life, or a friend or a family member or something, handmade dice are an amazing gift too, because so much went into making them.
The amount of effort and, I mean, for lack of a better term, the love that goes into making something
dice
like this.
Are a labor of love.
Yes, they are. I mean, I've helped you cast some, but I couldn't polish it. It would drive me bonkers to polish.
I strangely like the polishing. Yeah. It's very therapeutic and mind-numbing for me in a good way, where I can just zone out.
I say you get a very zen out of it. I would get mind-numbing. I'd rather bang my head against that wall.
It's the same as whenever I'm spinning yarn. It's just a very non-committal. It doesn't take a lot of brain power for me to sit and do that. And I need that sometimes. Especially when times are crazy.
Yeah.
But check out Kaylee's shop. NanoLabMaker is an amazing place to get all of your lovely dices. She does shop updates at least twice a month right now. And she always posts pictures, teaser photos, ahead of time on her Facebook page. So I'll definitely link that down below too. So if you pick up anything, definitely shoot me some pictures on the Twitter.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see them. And until next time. Keep it rolling, adventurers.